yeah, it was a complete surprise. I was sort of taken to the community centre on the pretense that I were having some photos taken for a newspaper article, and then to have the phone thrust in front of me and say somebody wants to speak to you. And to be fair, I had to ask the question, although they edited it out, is that the real Gareth Southgate? That's how much of a shock it was to me, because you never know in this day and age. But then, yeah, when I sort of recognised the voice, yeah, you could see on the video, it was surreal, really.
I mean, it was such a lovely surprise, and this is part of an initiative, isn't it, by the English FA to recognise those who've gone beyond the call of duty during our fight against the coronavirus. So just give me an idea, Aki. You are the chairman of the Fab Club in Bradford. Just give me a quick idea of what that is and what kind of work you've been doing, especially around lockdown, I should say.
Lockdown, yeah. Well, the club itself is, the acronym stands for Physically Handicapped and Able Bodied. So the club itself is an inclusive club for both kids with and without disabilities. So it's all about inclusivity to make sure that any activities that we put on, that they're not sort of feel like that they can't do, really. So we get everybody joined together. It's about making friendships and having fun, really. So obviously we've got a membership of around 40 or 50 families that we have within Bradford Fab Club. And when lockdown suddenly appeared, and it sort of struck me that we can't actually do face-to-face meetings anymore, and I really don't want to lose touch with the families, and I'm sure they don't want to lose touch with me, because it's more of a family club than it is a youth club, to be honest with you. So it's like an extended family. We wanted to sort of make sure that we stayed connected. So I just did what I had to do, like I said on the video, to be honest with you. I didn't want people suffering through isolation, because obviously mental health's a big thing with that as well, and suddenly you're stuck indoors and you can't do anything. And then the idea came about that I had to sort of try and keep them connected a different way, which is where the Zoom meetings came in. Never in a million years did I think I'd have to agree to do it every single juffing night for the last 5 months. But hey ho, that's what you do, isn't it? When something that you start off brand new then becomes so successful that they want to do it every night, and it's their way of something to look forward to in a day when they're stuck indoors all the time. I felt it was my duty to do that. And then alongside that, obviously, there was also the panic of everything around us in the world, with bread and loo rolls and everything, suddenly becoming the most priceless thing ever. So I sort of contacted local restaurants and newspapers, food banks, excuse me, and what have you, to see if there was any way that we could supply food to some of the more vulnerable families that we've got that come to Fab Club. So that's where the food delivery started. So we did that twice a week as well to 35 families. And to this day, we're still carrying on doing that, to be honest with you. And the Zoom meetings are carrying on as well. So I've landed myself even more responsibility, to be honest with you. But you know what? The most pleasing thing about it is that I've managed to find out so much more about all my Fab members in the last 5 months than I ever knew in the 30 odd years that I've been doing it. So that's been a real blessing for me, because you get to talk to people, they tell you their family histories and stuff. Normally when they come to club, you say hello, goodbye, they do the activities, and that's the end of it. But this has been an opportunity to actually get to know the people, really. So it's been a fantastic effort from us all, really.
Aki, it's a lovely story. I can see that you have the England shirt which you've received now that you're a Lionheart. You say it's just finally, you say it's an all-inclusive club. You've described it as an extended family. How can people get involved, or how can they just support the club?
Well, obviously, we've got our website, so www.Bradford Fab Club. We've got a donate button on there as well, so anybody who wants to support us financially, because fundraising is obviously our bread and butter. It's the hardest thing to get at the minute, as you can imagine. Anybody who wants to come to the club themselves, all my contact details are on the website there as well, so just drop me a line, and anybody's welcome. It's open age. And it doesn't matter if you've got a disability or not, you know, it is for both able-bodied and kids with disabilities. I think the thing for us is that Bradford Fab Club is an unknown quantity in Bradford, and this will hopefully highlight and promote our charity. And yeah, if anybody wants to get involved, please do get in touch. We're always looking for new members and new volunteers.